So, or I do anyways. All right, guys, I've missed y'all. Like, I feel like I've been out of the loop and I've been like in this total funk, and it's nice to be out of it. But anyway, so we are, what is today? November 8th. So we're already like, oh, not even, I mean, like a third of the way through November. We are just rocking right along. And so tonight I wanted to share like some updates and some things that I had on my mind for you guys, because I know I can tell, like, and some of you guys are sharing with me that, like, maybe participation is down in your groups and it's hard to get people to commit, or I see a lot of coaches who just kind of seem a little bit checked out, and I know that it's busy, that a lot of stuff's going on, and so I just wanted to share with you some things that I think will help you guys and encourage you. And I also promised Christy that I would talk about Instagram a little bit, and again, I have a training that I want to do on Instagram. I haven't done it yet, but there's a lot of like recognition for our team too that I need to do. So I'm really excited about that. And I really just want to encourage us as a team to keep that momentum going, and not to let November and December can just traditionally be slower months. I mean, that's true in any business, but there are some approaches that we can take and some things that we can do during these months to still keep our businesses going, hit our goals, and to make sure that when January, February, March comes, like, your guys are going to be blown out of the water if you stick with this now. Okay. And so I'm going to share my screen first. Let's see. And you guys, like, if you have any questions or whatever, while I'm talking or when we're done, please, you guys know how to unmute yourself and we will just go from there. But it's the holidays. Like, people are thinking about pumpkin pie and buying their turkey and when are they getting together and what are they taking to grandma's and, all that stuff. And like, Thanksgiving break. And so, but that doesn't mean, like, I don't want anyone to think that means just we don't do anything. Like, we don't run a challenge group. We don't invite, we don't post. Like, this is the time, like, honestly, this time right now is where the coaches who are going to stick with this and do really well, this is where they shine. It may not feel like it, but that consistency and that showing up and just doing the 4 vital behaviors is going to pay off if you stick with it now. And some people may not be having a hard time. Like, some of you guys may be almost at Success Club. I know that a lot of people aren't actually running their challenge groups until after Thanksgiving, and that's totally fine. So, like, mine started yesterday. I'm at Success Club. I want to hit Success Club 10, so I'm still going to shoot for that. But, like, if you're not inviting to your challenge group yet, that doesn't mean that you just kind of pull back. You continue to post, invite to the coaching opportunity, run a free group. We should always definitely be inviting to something. So those are some things we're going to talk about. But first, I have to say, look at our team from last month. Like, guys, October was the biggest month that our team has ever. Let me, somebody's not muted. So there we go. All right. So October was our biggest month. I mean, look at all those Success Club points. And yet again, I never do it. I don't think about it until I get on here. But like, that's a ton of people who bought a challenge pack, who invested in their health, who hopefully joined a challenge group in one of our challenge groups. And that is just incredible. I mean, like, that's amazing. And I'm so, so proud to be a part of that with you guys. And I'll post these slides in our team page so you can look again. This month, so far, Lainey, Angela, Andrea, Becca, Tracy, Matt, Alexis, you guys all have points on the board. It's November 8th. And that's pretty cool. I mean, like, a lot of you guys are almost at Success Club 5. If you do that, that's what you've got for the month. I mean, you obviously go higher, but you'll have Success Club 5 out of the way, which is a really good feeling. And then come Thursday, there are some rank advancements that are going to happen. I'm not going to shout them out because they're not my direct coaches, but there are some more rank advancements happening on our team, which is exciting. And so I'm just really proud to do this with you guys. Like, you guys are hustling, you are inviting, you're running challenge groups, and if you have points on the board, like, I can point directly to what you're doing to make it happen. These people on this board are doing the four vital behaviors. You know, they're running a challenge group, they're inviting people, they're posting their workout selfies, they're most likely, I don't know for every one of them, but doing their personal development. And so, you know, it pays to show up. It pays to do those things and to plug in and move your business forward in those ways. And if you don't have points on the board, that doesn't mean you're not doing those things. But like, just keep doing the four vital behaviors. Keep doing the same things you've done all year long, or you've done, ever since you become a coach. And you will have points on this board. You will hit Success Club, and I know that you will. So last month, though, like, we had 5 Success Club starters in our team. And if I missed somebody, please somebody let me know. But I tried to go down through our downline. But I know Angela hit Success Club her first month, Andrea, Terry, Alexis, and Candy. And that's a really big deal. That's a lot of people hitting that their first month. That's huge. So be proud of that if your name is on there, and congratulate these people, guys. Like, if you okay, did I miss somebody? Oops. Oh, I don't know what I did. Let me see my chat though. Lauren. Oh, I didn't put you on there. Shoot. I knew I was forgetting somebody. I will add you to that list before I publish this. My bad. I had you up on top, but I didn't put you on there. Yay. I'm so proud of you guys. And so that's a big deal. Congratulate these people. Jade and Dee earned their Success Club, their Summit ticket. That is, if you hit Success Club your first, second, and third month as a new coach, then you earn your ticket to Summit. Summit is our annual Beachbody coaching event. That is in July next year. It is in New Orleans. And so I know that a lot of us are planning on being there, but Jade and Dee earned their ticket. That's like a $200 or $300 ticket that they earned for free. Okay. So that's a really big deal. And I'm really proud of you guys for doing that. And I know that actually in our downline, there are some more coaches who are scheduled to hit that this month and next month. So, guys, like, those Success Club points, it's about people. It's about lives changed. It's about, your business. But, hitting that and doing that every month, it pays off in your business in so many ways. And Summit is awesome. Summit is a time for Beachbody to pour into us. It's a time for us to get together as a team and to kind of grow closer and to learn new things and to share. And so going to Summit is a big deal, and going for free is an even bigger deal. So, if you can send Jade or Dee a message and just say, hey, that's awesome, way to go. I think that would be awesome. I'm really proud of them. Jade actually hit Team Builder. So in our leadership ladder, it's business starter, business builder, and then team builder, which is a really big deal. Team builder means that she was at least an Emerald coach. She had at least 2 coaches with Success Club points, and she had to have a certain amount of PB. And so team builder is a big deal too. Like, I was a diamond coach for a long time, and I was not a team builder. So for Jay to have hit that, that's a big accomplishment. And so, send her a message or shout her out here or something, because that's huge. So November, there were tons of challenge packs on sale for October, and there are still some really good ones on sale for November. Core de Force obviously is on sale. It's a brand new program. You can get it in the challenge pack form with Shakeology. It's $140. I don't think they have Core de Force with the Beachbody Performance line, because I copied this directly from corporate's website, and it's not on there. I wonder why they would do that. But anyways, so you can get Core de Force with Shakeology in a challenge pack. It's $140. You can get the digital Core de Force. So if somebody doesn't have a DVD player, they don't even own DVDs, want DVDs, they can have the digital unlock, and they get it in challenge pack form with Shakeology as well for $140. Country Heat is still on sale. The Country Heat Kickstart, anytime you see a challenge pack that has Kickstart with it, that just means it comes with a 3-day refresh. It's on sale for $180. That's normally $205. 21-day fix. With the Shakeology, it comes with an insulated tote bag, like a little cooler bag this month. It's $140. 21 Day Fix Extreme, same thing. The 21 Day Fix Kickstart and the Kickstart for Extreme as well. So those are, how do they unlock the digital unlock with, how do they have the digital unlock? When they buy the digital pack, it will show up in their library through Beachbody On Demand. I actually unlocked mine digitally. I just did the digital package, and I just went in there and I clicked on the program and hit unlock, and I just had to pay like $29 or something, and it was available was available pretty soon. I know that I've heard some. Huh?
I guess what I'm asking is why would they do that? I mean,
they don't have a DVD player. A lot of people don't own DVD players anymore. They just have like Amazon Prime or a Fire Stick or, and they just don't have DVD players.
It's basically the same. I mean, because they're going to always have to have Beachbody On Demand to access it, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It's the same thing. And they'll ship the Shakeology and the containers and stuff to them. But they just don't get the DVD.
The DVD, exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's just for people who, like I said, don't have a DVD. Now, I have a lot of people that don't even have access to like the internet at their house still.
Yeah.
So, they have to buy the package. Yeah. Anybody have any questions on any of those? Portaforce does come with the containers. Originally, they said it wouldn't, but it does. So that's a good thing. I actually ordered it. My mom ordered a challenge pack, and I'm going to get the Portaforce DVDs from her, but I have it. I just stream it through Beachbody On Demand. I really like Portaforce. Like, I didn't want to do it, to be honest, but I really like it. It's a really good program. And I'll talk more about that in a little bit. But these are some good challenge pack sales. November can be hard, but these are some awesome challenge pack sales. So take advantage of those. Talk about them. If you're doing the 21 Day Fix, if you're doing Country Heat, if you're doing Portaforce, be talking about it. I don't like to just say every day, like, I'm doing the 21 Day Fix. I'm talking a lot about Portaforce because it's new. But definitely hashtag it or share some video or snapshots from your workout. If you go up in your weights with the 21 Day Fix, talk about that, and just make sure you're talking about these things and people know what you're doing. If you have good results from any of these programs, share it on Transformation Tuesday or Throwback Thursday and talk, or Flex Friday, and talk about these programs and how they've helped you get in shape. And that's one way that we are proof that the products work. Shakeology, if you have great results with it, if it curbs your cravings, if it's made breakfast easier for you, if whatever it's done, talk about it, because I don't want to encourage anyone on this team to be like super salesy, but being proof that the products works means that we have to be talking about these things and telling people what they have done for us. So that's really important. Let's see, hold on. Club Challenge Pack on sale too. Yeah. With the containers, I don't honestly know. I know that was temporary. Can somebody look for that while I'm talking? See if the Club Challenge Pack still comes with the containers. I didn't see that on the special for this month, but maybe it does. Timmy, do you know? Do you have any idea? It's the Club Challenge Pack.
I'm not positive. It's been a while since I've sold one.
Becca, you think you saw? Okay.
Yeah, I saw a video on the main page a few days ago that was advertising the Club Challenge Pack with the containers.
It was the past couple of months for sure, but I don't know if it still is in November.
Yeah, it surprised me because it was in November. I think it might have been the 1st or the 2nd. They might have taken it down.
You can go, if you go to the Beachbody website and go to the challenge packs, it should say there, but we'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know unless you guys find it sooner. Okay.
I didn't think it would be because it was over, but then they still had it up in November, so that's why it confused me.
Yeah. And it wasn't listed in that Diamond Insider email either, so I don't think it is, but we'll make sure. Okay. Does anybody have any more questions about the challenge packs? Who is doing Portaforce? Raise a hand. Anybody? Lauren's doing it, and Timmy's doing it, and Becca. Did you say you're doing it, Becca? No. Okay. Tracy, you're not doing it? Okay. For some reason, I thought you were. Okay. Yeah. So I'll go back to that later. But Okay, so I wanted to tell you quickly. Next Monday night, these are just some things coming up for our team. Next Monday night, our team call is going to be a live power hour. Okay, we're going to sit down. We're all going to sit down together. We're going to do a Zoom call. We're going to just knock out our very own power hour, and I will lead you through it, and I will probably ask some other people on the team to help lead us through it. It does still have containers. Good. Thank you, Tracy. That's good. So the Club Challenge Pack does still have containers. That's awesome. That's really good. That's a really good deal. So next Monday night, our team call is going to be a live power hour. So what I want you guys to do for that, have an image ready that whatever you're inviting to, it could be a free group, it could be a coach sneak peek, it could be your next challenge group, but have your image ready for that. Know what you're inviting to next week. Sit down before our live power hour next week, make out a list of like 50 names of people that you can send a message to, that you can invite to your event page. If you're going to invite next week, create your event page before we go live in our power hour and get ready to invite people and get ready to message people. We're going to talk about connecting with people. I'm going to tell you guys, share with you guys how I do it, like how I would sit down and send a message to somebody just to connect with somebody. I'm going to show you some things that I do to connect with or to find people to add to my friends list. And so we're going to do all that. We're going to follow up. We're going to check into our challenge groups. And so it's going to be fun for us to do that together, especially for some of you newer coaches who maybe have never done a challenge pack, power hour, sorry. But that's what we're going to do as a team next week. So make sure that you're here. If you have downline coaches who have never done this with us, have done a live power hour, make sure that you tell them about it, and we'll do that together. And so, like I said, I may call on some of you guys to help me do that because some of you guys are really good at some of this stuff. The next Monday, I can't believe that's going to be the week of Thanksgiving. Holy crap. So the week of Thanksgiving, we will have a team call on Monday night. If there's going to be like a ton of you guys out of town or something like that, just let me know and we can reschedule it. But I do want to do this call on pitching to your niche because I think it's really important. And so Monday night, the week of Thanksgiving, I do plan on having a team call that night. And then the next thing is I want to do a team get together for us. And the date that I came up with was December 10th at 10 o'clock at my house. And it's just going to be very laid back, like a brunch. We can each bring something. We can play Dirty Santa. We can just hang out. And so that I wanted to do that. I know that some of you guys don't live here and you can't come, but maybe we could Zoom you in or something just for a little bit. But that's what I wanted to do for us as a team because we just don't ever get to be together very much aside from Zoom calls. So put that on your calendar and plan to come. And I do live in Corinth for some of you guys who may not know where I live, but I live in Corinth if you can come. So Coeur de Force, I like it. I like it a lot. I didn't want to do it. I don't like to launch programs that I don't love. But I feel like as coaches, that is our job. Obviously, we are Beachbody coaches. And so when they come out with a new program, I feel like we should really do our job to promote it. Like I said, if you followed me during Country Heat, I hated it. I could not stand it. It was just not my thing. I didn't even do the whole thing. I did some of the workouts. I would do them sporadically. And, I don't have a lot of people that order that. And, why do I say that we should do these programs? Because even though it may not be your jam, it may not be your type of program, you could help somebody who would totally benefit from it. And so I have sold some Country Heat Challenge Packs and I have had some people get good results with it because I did it a little bit, but I feel like I should have done it more diligently. But with all that to say, Melanie, last time I talked to her, she was like, "You're doing Coeur de Force, right?" And I think that corporate was really encouraging her to encourage us, honestly. But I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'll order it. I'll do some of the workouts. But I love it. It's a really good program. It's really fun. It's very challenging, not in a super, physical. I mean, anybody could do this program. Anybody could modify these moves and do this program. So I'm really excited that she pushed me to do it. And I started working out, even though I'm doing the Ultimate Reset, because I was feeling blue, and a lot of it had to do with my schedule, and I wasn't moving. And, I added back in, like I said, some Ezekiel toast to my diet, and I feel like I'm back, And so I think that workouts had a lot to do with it. But all that to say, Core de Force is good. It's cool. If I know that some of you guys got to work out with Joel and Jericho and at Summit, and they're just fun. And the workouts are very effective. Like, I mean, this core workout, they're not kidding. Like, it's a core workout and everything that really works your core. So I definitely encourage you, even if you're not doing it this month, do it next month. Run a test group, invite people to do it with you. If you're going to do it, start it in December or after Thanksgiving, talk about it. Share some videos. Go ahead and unlock your digital copy of it and do some of the workouts and make some videos and start sharing them. Create an event page. Like, I honestly like it so much, I decided to run a Core de Force challenge group by itself starting after Thanksgiving. I was not going to run a challenge group after Thanksgiving. I was just going to do my 12 days of Shakeology in December. But I really like this program, and I think that a lot of people would really benefit from it. Like, they would have good results from it. So I decided to create an event, and I am going to, if I get enough people, I may not get anybody, but I'm going to try. And I've already, I'm going to message everybody in my customer contact list in the Coach Online office. I'm inviting people to my event. I'm going to start posting it every day. I'm going to post, some videos of my workout. I'll share a meal plan in there. I'll show some things from the meal planning guide, share a recipe in there, talk about how I'm doing it, and share some of my thoughts about the workouts and everything. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run a specific Core de Force challenge group starting November 28th. And so I'm going to talk about why I'm doing it, because I do have a very sculpted middle. Like, I tend to gain weight in my stomach. I just don't have a very toned core, and I've never really worked hard at it. So I'm really excited to do this. And I'm going to be 100% committed to the meal planning portion, to following my meal plan, to doing the workouts, to, doing it, having one cheat meal a week, even through Thanksgiving. Like, I want to commit myself 100% to this workout and the program, because honestly, guys, like, our bodies are our business. That doesn't mean that, like, you have to be perfect. It doesn't mean that you have to look like a supermodel or like Jericho, but our bodies are our business. And so if I follow the program and I have results, I'm more likely to help somebody else get started and to help them see results as well. So I'm just going to share everything. And I encourage you guys to do that too. I have this picture of Andrea up here because she's doing it. And she's really good at posting the workouts and pictures of herself and talking about the workouts. She did a great job with 22-minute hardcore. And so, that's just, when you do it, start a program, especially if it's new, just, you have to talk about it. You have to share with people what it's about. And so that's what I just want to encourage you guys to do that. And if you're were scared to try it, I would definitely try it. I would unlock it. It's only like 20 something bucks to unlock it through Beachbody On Demand. So it's a good program. I'm excited. The next thing, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail tonight, but if you have been following the updates in the Coach Online office in the news feed, corporate has created, and we saw this at Super Saturday, they've come out with this. It's called the VITAL process. It does not replace the 4 vital behaviors. It just kind of takes them and it kind of tells you what to do with them. But this is, definitely read this. It's very simple. It's not complicated. But as coaches, these are just essentially what our goal should be. We want to help. We want to get connected with people who want to change their health. We want to help people lead healthy and fulfilling lives. And we do that by helping them get started in a challenge group, right? And so we pair them up with a workout program with whatever flavor of Shakeology they want to do. And we put them in our challenge groups, and we encourage them, and we motivate them, and we hold them accountable. And our goal is to help ultimately our challengers get results. Yes, we want to grow a team. Yes, we want to hit Success Club, but we want to help our challengers get results. And the way we do that is through our challenge groups. And so when they get results, typically they turn into coaches. They may not be working coaches. They may just be discount coaches, but a lot of times they will turn into working coaches. And then when they do, we develop them. We help them start their business, do a getting started right call, put them in Coach Basics, and help them become start a good business, a solid foundation with their business, and become good coaches. So that's the VITAL process. That's probably not doesn't sound foreign to you guys, but this is something new that corporate has come out with it, and you'll hear a lot about it. So familiarize yourself with it. I mean, it's a good basic breakdown of how we should build our business. We connect, we invite, we get people started, we help them get results, we help them transition to a coach, and then we help them become coaches themselves. All right, I'm working, okay? I'm working. Okay? Cool. Go. So he sounds like a mule or something. Henry Matthew. Go. So anyways, that is the vital process. Do you guys have questions about that? It's really simple, but I was needed to put that in there. Okay. All right. So I promised Christy that I would talk about Instagram, and she's there. There's Christy. Good. All right. So I need to share my screen with you guys. Does anybody want to talk about anything while I figure out how to get this thing going up? Just give me a minute. I'm going to share my phone with you. Shoot. Hold on. I don't know why. Anybody have questions while I'm doing this? I'm just going to unmute everybody. Anything you're struggling with or have questions about? Nobody? Tracy, are you going to get me Mr. Potato Head?
Yes.
I'll pay you.
You want the Stormtrooper?
Yes.
Yeah, they have a Luke Skywalker, and I sent it to my niece who also loves Star Wars, and she said if they only had a Yoda, and she found him on Amazon. So they have a Yoda too.
That is cool.
That's hilarious.
Come and play with Milo. Okay, hang on a second. Hold on.
I got a question. Who loves Instagram? Anybody? Anybody?
I do. I love
Daughters.
Instagram. I do.
Was that who said something else?
Alicia.
Alicia,
My
you like
daughters
it?
love it. I don't love it. I don't really know how to work it that well.
I just don't get it. I don't get the attraction. I guess I'm just not that interested in what everybody else is doing.
It is. It's work. I mean, it's why is this not working? Hold on. I'm trying to share my screen here. I've done this 1,000 times and it's not working.
I'm intimidated by people's perfect looking pictures, and I'm not the perfect picture person. I struggle with pictures, and so Instagram is all about a good image.
Matt's yelling at the kids. Sorry.
A story with a very good image, and I just am not good at it.
It is. It is, but it's also about sharing your story. Does that make sense? It's also, it's about being you and just sharing, what is your story. Y'all, I can't figure it out. There it goes. Okay. All right. So it's that comparison thing, don't compare. But it's a really good, let's see. No, none of you guys. I didn't find any of you guys on Instagram, but I was thinking about it. And so Dee found me through Instagram. Andrea found me through Instagram. I have 2 challengers in my challenge group this month who found me through Instagram. And then I've had another coach who's since quit, but she found me through Instagram. And so, I haven't done anything spectacular. I've just been consistent in posting, from my Instagram page to my Facebook page. I had Instagram before I started coaching, and the only reason I had it was because I liked the filters. Okay. And so I would use it, and I would just If I posted to Instagram, I posted to Facebook. And so, I just continued to do that as a coach. And then I learned that, obviously hashtags are important. And so I haven't even gone above and beyond to really utilize Facebook. I mean, Instagram, there are like so many more things that I could be doing. If I didn't work a full-time job, I probably would be doing. But you can definitely, it can kind of haphazardly work in your favor. So I would definitely encourage you to use it. I'm going to do, I have like a $20 or $30 training that I found from somebody that I really trust. And I'm going to do that as well. But I'm just going to show you some of the things I do. And I've noticed that just these tiny things have upped my participation, my connections through Instagram. But Timmy, are you a big Instagram user?
I use it. I haven't got like a ton of people. I guess, I've met like a lot of bakers on it because I do a lot of baking stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is turning into it and stuff. But yeah, I do use it like you said. I post on it and then have it go to my like page.
Okay. So obviously the first thing is to create your account. I'm going to actually share my Instagram page with you as I do this. Okay. So can y'all all see my phone? That's Farron. That's my friend Farron. She's so cool. But so let me go. I got to go on here. And I'm not like super good at all this. But first, when you create your account, you have to put in a bio. And you can put in a web, like a website or address that you want people to come to your Instagram feed and they find you. The first thing they're going to do is go look at your picture and look at your bio. Okay. And so you can put all kinds of things here. Let me go and find somebody else. Let me see what Farron's is. So like Farron's it's just real short. It's real brief. Like you want people to get to know something about you in like 3 seconds or less, basically. So your bio is this right here where it says real mom, real life, real fitness. Message me to join in my journey. That's Farron's. And then she has her Facebook link there. So you want to put something quick, catchy, and something that people can figure out something about you in like 3 or 4 sentences or 3 or 4 phrases. And so like I will change mine. Sometimes, like if I post and I want people to go to my blog, my website, I can change it to where that active link is to my blog. I can change it and I can't put a Wufoo form in there. I used to be able to put a Wufoo form in there, but I can't do that anymore. So I typically direct people either to my like page or to my blog. And so, that's how people can connect with you. I have mine set up as a business account now. And so there's a contact button. I don't really have a lot of people contact me that way, but you can do that too if you want to. That allows me to sponsor ads and things, which I really haven't played with a lot on Instagram. So, you want to set up your account. You want to link it to your Facebook page, and you want to set up your bio. And it just needs to be 3 or 4 bam, 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 short phrases that let people know who you are. So, Becca, do you care if I go to yours? Let's see. I want a space for spice. That's Becca. So yeah, like hers, and use emoticons. Use those little images. That's what I see a lot of people saying. You definitely want to use those. They're catchy. People on Instagram love them. So you can put in lots of different things there. It can be muscles. It can be food. It can be if you're a family, like I could put in one of a man, a wife, and 2 little boys. Or something like that. But use those little emojis in your Instagram a lot. That's what people who comes to Instagram look for, and it's fun, and it just kind of gives it a little spice. So Becca has her Beachbody Coach website on here. And so like you can go there. She's curious, fun, wife, homemaker. I would definitely put something in there about being vegan. Becca, because that's going to be that's definitely your niche. You could put something in there about Texas or, anything like that. And so you kind of want to be more specific. Mine honestly is not specific enough, I don't think, but I have updated it a little bit. And I would definitely, Becca, if I was you, I would put a picture of you up there instead of whatever that is. And the picture is really important too. So when you create it, Instagram's like kind of like a real fast. People come, they want to see and learn about you in like seconds. So your picture and your bio are really important. Okay.
That when I started my blog way before I did Beachbody. And so I use that. And I've been struggling with changing that or not, but I just need to go ahead and change it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't picking on you. I know you were on there, so I wanted to look.
Hey, Rachel,
Yeah.
have you tried to get your Wufoo to a tiny URL link and then put it in there and see if it'll?
And that could be what it is. It says when I put it in there, it says it's not a valid address.
Because you could go to that tiny URL and change it and stuff like that and make it or embed it in I have mine embedded into my website.
Okay. Okay, I'll try that and see if that
And I
will do.
have emojis on mine if you want to show mine, but you don't have to. If you
No,
don't
I
have
want to. I want to. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. See, that's cool. I mean, like you learn a lot about Timmy just by going there real fast. Does everybody see that? Okay. You have yours set up as a business account too?
I do.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just recently did it to try it out. I think it's kind of cool because they show you stats and it'll show you like when to post, like when is your most popular times that people are commenting and you have the most interaction. So I just noticed that a couple weeks ago.
Okay, and you see what Timmy does here too with her pictures and with her quotes or things with text. She sets hers up so that it staggers them, and when you go to her page, it looks really neat. I've never gotten that specific with it, but that looks so cool. Another person I like to follow is Kelsey Shackley. She does that too. So she has a video, a picture, and then usually a picture of food, and it's always the same. So it's very neat. And when you're talking about how the pictures have to be perfect, you kind of just get better at that. Like mine are not perfect, but I've really worked on lighting. Lighting has so much to do with it, guys. Like just making sure you have adequate lighting is huge. Whether you see like my video from this morning, it's so grainy and fuzzy. That's not very good. Like I should have turned my lights on. And like if you're a brand new coach, just getting some good sunlight, get in, turn your can lights on overhead if you have them, and just, don't stress about it. But like as you just get more in tune to taking pictures and posting and stuff, like you get better at it. I bought that Lumi light case for my phone, which did a lot for my photos, but it didn't protect my phone very well. But like just your photos don't have to be perfect. You get better. Like that one of my salad tonight. I turned on my big lamp that I have, and like it's a very clear, it's a very bright, it's a very colorful picture. And so don't stress about it. Just play with for me, Instagram is a playground. Like it's somewhere that I can kind of just play with my photos, play with angles, kind of play with wording, play with the filters. There's a lot of really cool things that you can do. So like if I was to post a photo, I may not do it. So this one, that was what I was going to do later. But like you go down here to this edit button on the bottom, and you can do a lot to your photos. You can, let's see, contrast. It's a lot like, Photofy or something. I don't know what they all do actually. I've never really played with all of them. It's kind of weird. But you can do, like you could even do that vignette where like it captures my face, kind of blurs everything around me, but my face. There's a lot you can do with it. So just play with it. And obviously I love the filters. The filters are just awesome. Like you can change so much with them. So it's just, like I said, it's kind of a playground for me as a coach. Like it's just where I just try to play with stuff. You can post videos, like the Court of Force. If you hashtag Court of Force in contests this month, you can earn money. But I just I go through every now and then. I look at it and I say, are there too many pictures of me? Are there not enough pictures of food? Because that's what people do when they go to Instagram. They just go to your feed and they look to see if there's anything interesting there or motivational. So hashtags are a big thing. Like if you're doing Instagram, you got to use hashtags. Okay. So like this morning, this is my Faith and Fear post. So this one got like 37, 39 likes. And the way that you use hashtags is that if you comment, like you have to use hashtags immediately after you post. The best way to get eyes on your photos is to post your post and then immediately go down to the comments and to use some hashtags. So you want to use hashtags that define your niche. And we're going to talk about niche in a couple weeks, or like your target market is what I'm talking about. So again, I just play with these. Like I try different things. But you know, like here I use Fit Mom, Faith and Fitness, Lego Mom, Disney, Made to Crave. These are all things that apply to me. Weekend Up Tees is a brand of workout shirts. Like you guys who went on our retreat, I got those tanks from Weekend Up Tees. You know, SAHM is Stay at Home Mom, Downton Abbey. I love Downton Abbey. And so, you know, you just kind of hashtag things that are unique to you. And that's how people find you. Like people who do get into Instagram, they go to Instagram, they'll go to the search bar and they will search hashtag love, hashtag Made to Crave. And so whenever, like I'll click on one of these, Made to Crave. So if I was to go and hashtag Made to Crave, look, mine comes up at the top. That's good. Like that's a really good thing because and that's Melanie's, that one to the left with the book in her hand. That's Melanie's. But I'm number 2. So like if somebody went to Instagram right now and just searched hashtag Made to Crave, like I would pop up, and that's how people find you. And that's how other people have found me. Like Dee found me through my Weekend Up Tees. She shops there as well. So see what? No, that's Nordstrom. Hold on. If I can do it. Let me just go. Oops. Trying to find the tag. See what pops up. There we go. So see again, like I come up number 2. So that's how people find you through use. Oh, that's weird. Okay. All right. So that's how people find you using Instagram and hashtags. So you want to use hashtags. And if you saw the way that I did that with my in my comment, like I don't really know how that works, but I know that's something new that and I had to do this in Evernote. Like I saved a note in Evernote and I just made those little dashes because you can't do that in the comments in Instagram. But I created this comment in Evernote, and all I do when I post to Instagram is that I'll copy and paste it into the comment section. And when I do, like I always get upwards of like 40, 50 likes on my comments. On my Instagram posts, which means there's people following me and liking my photos. And so these are people who have liked my photos or have started to follow me on Instagram. And so Instagram is all about the likes. It's all about following people. And if you follow somebody, then they're probably going to follow you back. So Instagram is very stalkerish. Like you stalk. My boys love to say that. Like they heard it on a movie one time. Somebody so-and-so stalking people on Instagram. And that's really what it's about. Like you go and you find these hashtags and you start following people. And if you connect with them, you connect with them. You definitely want to. Another thing that I do that has brought me success in Instagram is like, so when I wear a Weekend Up Tees tank or t-shirt or something, I will actually tag them in the photo. You can tag them in photos or use their @ symbol and comment with them in your post. And so like if they find my photo, and they might share it and they'll tag me in it. That's exactly how Dee found me. Is I posted a photo of me wearing a Weekend Up tee and I tagged them in it, and they used my photo and they shared it to their page, and that's how she found me. And so you want to definitely like those. Again, that comes down to your niche. Weekend Up Tees is a faith and fitness tee company, a workout tank company, and it fits my niche. And so like if you like yoga, if you like Tracy, you're an animal lover, all the Becca, you're vegan, Timmy's a football mom. And so all those things are specific to your niche. And so that's what you want to do with Instagram. I did space several rows down. Tracy, I have no idea why, but that brings me more likes. Instagram changed like 6 months ago, and it's just like Facebook. It's always changing, and the algorithms and things, and that's one of the new things that they did. Like if you do those dashes in your Evernote note, and you do those dashes and then put the hashtags at the bottom, you copy and paste that into your note section, it brings more attention to your post. I have no idea why, but I'm going to find out. I do sometimes use hashtags in the post, Becca, but I don't use a whole lot of them because, like if you go to, if it's going to go to Facebook, and I don't like to see people's posts on Facebook that have a ton of hashtags in them. That just throws me off. And so like I might like do 2 or 3, and because people can search Facebook through through hashtags too. Lord, I can't get everything straight. People can search hashtags on Facebook too and find you and find things out. But I don't like to have a whole bunch of hashtags in my Facebook posts. So let's see. I had a couple more points on Instagram. Quality photos. Yes, that's very important. But again, don't stress. Lighting is the number one thing. Instagram photos are square for the most part. You can now put photos in there that are not square, but you do really want them to be square. So like when you create your ads or whatever for your challenge group, your coaching invite, do them in square form, and you can share them on Facebook and Instagram. The filters are awesome. They do a whole lot. So, like if you do kind of have maybe your face doesn't look good or whatever, you can put a filter on there. But get playful, think outside the box, try different angles, try to, take a picture lay it on the ground and looking up, or, just get creative, because that's what catches people's eye on Instagram is the uniqueness of the photo. And the last thing is you can definitely message people now through Instagram. That's something they changed within the last year. They added that messenger, part to it. So up in the top right corner of your Instagram page, there's like a little inbox image, and you can actually direct message people. So like what I will do is if I notice somebody is consistently following me and liking my post, I'll send, same thing I do on Facebook. I'll send them a message and I'll say, hey, thanks for sharing the love, because when you like something on Instagram, you give it that little heart. And I say, thanks for sharing the love. I really hope that you are enjoying, what I'm putting out there on Instagram. I hope it inspires you. What is your interest in health and fitness, or where are you from? I'll just ask a question to leave it with people. And Instagram, I find total strangers, whereas Facebook, usually people I connect with are friends of so-and-so. Instagram is putting me out there in a way that Facebook does not, because people connect with you through your hashtags, not necessarily because you're connected through someone else. Does that make sense? Okay. So do you guys have any questions about Instagram? Is that helpful in any way? Hashtags are the way to go. Use good lighting in your photos. If you want to create that little grid like Timmy kind of has going on, do a video, a picture of food, a picture of you, something else, do that, get creative, just play with it. There are different services that you can actually, and there's a free service, and I was going to do some more research on that, where you can actually target people. It's a free service where you can just go put your Instagram account in there, and much like, what is that Teamsy app, where they'll tell you what to do, basically who to connect with, who to follow up with. It's kind of like that for Instagram. It's a service, but I'll figure out what it is. I can't remember. So I do like Instagram. It's just, like I said, it's just something that I play with, and I've had some success with. And as I get farther and farther into this, and, definitely move through my warm market, Instagram is a good way for me to reach out to and find new people that way. So to wrap up, I wanted to encourage you guys, during these holiday months, and I think we talked about this already, but I just want to kind of reiterate it. There are a lot of things that you can do during November and December to move your business forward. Will you maybe have to work harder for Success Club? Possibly, but that's not a bad thing. That just means you get better at the 4 vital behaviors. That just means you get outside your comfort zone. That just means you try new things. But during these holiday months, you definitely always want to be posting. You've got to be sticking with your health. Like if you're that coach that says, well, nobody's really doing anything, I'm just going to kind of get lax on my own nutrition and my workouts, and I'll come back in January. That's not going to work. Okay. So you want to still be present. You've got to have eyes on you. You need to be obviously taking care of yourself. Be active in some challenge group, whether it's your own or it's mine or something like that. Your body, again, is your business. That doesn't mean it's perfect, but you've got to be making it a priority. But other than that, share travel ideas. I'm going to send out an email to all my customers in my Coach Online office and encourage them to buy packets of Shakeology instead of the bags if they're traveling. I'm going to talk about that. I'll talk about that in some way on Facebook, Instagram. I'll probably start to like Matt got out the portion containers like all by himself the other day. He's never used them. Like I almost cried. And I was so excited. And so like he did it all by himself. Like he got out the book and everything. Anyways, I digress. But I will probably, as I start Core de Force next week, I'm going to pull out the containers. I'm going to use them. And I'm going to share pictures of like what a plate of food looks like, because Matt was like, whoa, when I put all his quinoa and his black beans in the yellow container and dumped it on the plate, he was like, that's a lot of food, and it kind of just brought me back to where I was as a new challenger, about, all these fears. And like, I thought, oh, that's all I get to eat. And how do I use these? And it just reminded me, like, I need to be talking about that more and showing people like the actual how to use these containers in the meal planning guide and all that stuff. So talk about that. If you're going to do a 3-day refresh after Thanksgiving, start inviting people to do it with you. Talk about that. Have a plan. Like, do you know what you're inviting to in November and December? Know when you're challenged. I mean, like today, after we get off this call, like I would definitely plan, if you don't know already, what are you going to do in November? What are you going to do in December? Are you going to run a challenge group? When are you going to start it? What are you going to call it? Because you're going to get overwhelmed. You're going to get busy with Thanksgiving. You're going to get busy with friends. You're going to be traveling, whatever. And you're going to let it slip. And then you're going to just not want to do it. So like now, make your plan. Are you going to run a free group? Are you going to, what's your start date? Are you going to run a challenge group immediately when January starts? Like plan out into January. Know your plan of action, and you will feel so much more confident and so much better about how moving forward in this business. And if you have downline coaches, teach them to do the same thing. Plan one-on-one calls with them, talk to them, invite them to do it with you, or encourage them to run their own challenge group, and just have a plan. And you'll just feel so much more confident. Thanksgiving week, like you can do something fun, like challenge all your followers to do a workout with you, or, have a contest in your challenge group. Whoever works out every day of the week, Thanksgiving week, you'll give them a prize. Challenger participation is going to go down naturally. It's, people are busy, but don't let that discourage you. Just know that, if you're leading by example, if you're encouraging, if you're doing the work yourself, that people are following you. They may check out for a little bit, but their eyes are on you, and you are going to be someone that they trust. When they decide to either get back into it or to jump in January. And definitely use this time to connect, to build relationships. Like I was thinking during Halloween and all those cute pictures of kids and families and stuff, like that was an awesome opportunity to connect and comment and message people and say, oh my gosh, your kids were so cute. Use the birthday calendar like Timmy taught us to do, to connect with people and to reach out to people. What are some other good ways, Timmy, that you could connect during this time? Anybody?
I think, like you said, the holidays is really important. Everyone's always posting their Thanksgiving pictures of the family. And so I did that before. Like when they post that, you just have a really good connection with all of that because people are posting more about the holidays and stuff and school parties. I mean, just definitely all those things.
And definitely send a private message. If connecting, like just, send a private message, because when you send someone a private message, it automatically makes your post pop up in their newsfeed more. All right. Whether it's a, hey girl, how you doing? Or, oh my gosh, your kids are so cute. Or how have you been doing? I haven't talked to you in forever. It doesn't matter what the message is, but when you send it through private message, then Facebook automatically connects you to them more. And so that's important. So use this time to do that, to connect and build relationships, to invite people. Like I said, we should always be inviting every day 2 to 3 people. It can be a free group. It can be a challenge group. It can be to the coaching opportunity, but don't stop inviting during this period. You may have to do it in a different way. You may have to get creative and come up with a cool free group or something, create an event to invite people to, but like I'm already inviting people to that Core de Force event page that is not going to run until November 28th. So we should always be inviting and tracking it. So this is something that I wanted to show you guys. Tracy King, like I kind of found myself a way. I think I found my way to track.
Oh, I want to know about it.
And it's just Google Sheets. Like it's just Google Sheets. And I love it. So like this is my Google Sheets page, and my customer tracker is right here. Like I just went in there and created myself an Excel sheet, and I kind of have it color coded. It's a little crazy, but I know what it means. But like I don't know what I did. So these are people that I'm actually in conversations with or have been in conversations with. I made a little connections tab down here. So like if somebody sends me a friend request, or I comment, or I like on their post, or I send a private message, like if I connect with them in any way, even if it's just a like or a comment on their message, like I make a note of it. I created a new one because I had somebody contact me through my like page today. I have one for that. Like if I send a friend request or someone friend requests me, like I've kind of started to write those down, not diligently, but a little bit. And then if they commit to a challenge group, they buy a challenge pack. Like I've got them over here in this, and I make notes about what challenge pack they bought, what they joined, and then new coach signups. Like I just have, their name, are the discount working, where are they placed, and did I send them a welcome email? So I like it because I can do it. I can update it from my phone. I can update it from my computer at work. I can update it from my computer here, and it works. And it's a place for me to automatically go in and make a note about a conversation. And I don't always do it immediately. Like I may have to, like at the end of the day, go in and do that. But it's really helped me. Like some of the challenge packs that I sold this month were follow-ups from people that I had talked to in the past that I would not have maybe thought of had I not been tracking it. So, I just have to track. Like I have to be better about it. And so that has worked for me. So, but whatever your system, whatever your system for tracking, you've got to make sure you're tracking it, because you will forget. You'll forget conversations. You'll forget people. So that is a big deal, especially during these months if you're connecting a lot. But again, just lead by example, share recipes, share, ask, one good thing to do on Facebook is say, hey, what's your favorite holiday recipe? Let me see if I can come up with a good, clean alternative. And as people post it in the comments, respond, go find a clean version of that recipe and share it with people. That's a good way to help people and to get a post that has lots of comments and likes. Share workout tips. If you're traveling in a hotel room, here are 3 moves you can do in like 10 minutes to get results. Just get creative, have fun with it. And so I just wanted to challenge you guys, tonight, our training groups, guys, like those are for you. We've got Coach Basics, we've got 4 Vitals. Some of you are in the Diamond group, the Push to Diamond. I know maybe you can't go in there every day, but please participate in those, because, the people that are leading those are working really hard to help you grow a business and to teach you the basics and to help you be successful. So make sure that you take advantage of that. Even during these slower months, use that time to learn and to figure out what you can do to really establish your business or to just make it stronger during these slower months. But tonight, make sure you have a plan for the next couple of months. We're doing our power hour next week. Come show up for that. Make sure you know what you're going to be inviting to. Tonight, when you get off this call, which I have to go because I have Coach Basic call like right now. But, what are 3 things that you can do right now to reach out to someone, to invite someone to maybe you get off the phone and you do 10 minutes of personal development before you go to bed, or you make a post about getting off of our team call. What are some 3 things you could do tonight, right now, to move your business forward and to help someone. Okay. And so that's my challenge for you guys. And Tracy, I said I would talk about 12 days of Shakeology, and I will, but I forgot to put that in here, but I will. I'll share that about you guys. Share that with you guys. I'm not going to do that until December, but I will share that. And I forgot until just now. But anyways, so that's all I've got. Do you guys have any questions for me or anything? Okay. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for the participation. I'll post this recording in our team page, and I'll post those slides too, so you guys can see those and see all those names, and like maybe you guys can shout some people out. Recognize people from our team. That's the fourth vital behavior now, recognition. Maybe shout out somebody who hit Success Club, or who got their free ticket, or whatever it is. Definitely be recognizing people. I've got to work on that behavior myself. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go do the Coach Basics call. You diamond people, there's a really good call at 8 o'clock by Jen Guthrie. If you guys can get on that, even if you just have to listen to it with your earbuds or something, but that call is going to be awesome in that Push to Diamond group. So that's happening right now. All right, guys. Well, thank you. I'm glad to see you all.